Hi, it's Bernard Nomberg, Nomberg Law Firm. It's another Tuesday. We're here talking not an area of the law, but exciting stuff that's going on in downtown Birmingham. I'm with my buddy Derek Waltchack here. Derek, thank you for appearing on our show today.
Thank you for asking me. I really appreciate it.
It is the third week of December. The holidays are approaching. Birmingham is getting hopefully a little bit colder, and I know the holiday spirit is around town, and that's what we're going to talk about. Derek is a partner with Shannon Waltchack, a local commercial real estate company, and I'm going to let him tell us a little bit about it. Derek, give us a little bit of your background and tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. My name's Derek Waltchack. Grew up in Franklin, Tennessee. Came down here and went to Samford University and then stayed. I'm married. I have 5 kids. We live in Vestavia. And I own Shannon Waltchack with 3 other partners. And we do 3 things. We manage people's properties for them. So you might see our vans going around town tending to properties. So we do property management. We do full service brokerage. So we help your firm find this awesome new space.
We're most appreciative of that.
Absolutely. Glad we could help you. So we have a full service brokerage firm, and then we also have a third thing we do, which is we put real estate ownership deals together, where that's buying an existing property or redeveloping existing stuff. And so those are the 3 things we do.
Well, I know that downtown Birmingham has gone through a revitalization over the last almost decade, and you've been part of it, your firm's been part of it. So kind of give us a broad stroke of what you're seeing these days downtown.
Yeah, I guess it goes back. It's amazing how far we've come in just a few years. It's remarkable. When I first got in the business in '96, downtown was on major decline. People were trying to get out of downtown and relocate to the suburbs. So we started buying real estate, and we were pretty much a suburban-focused firm for the first 5 years of our existence. We started in 2005, and Railroad Park opened in the fall of, I think it was 10, it may have been 11, but Railroad Park opened, and I took my son, who I think was 6 at the time, to just go play and kind of see what it was all about. So we went down to Railroad Park, and he had a great time, and there were people from all walks of life in Birmingham playing, having fun. I was like, wow, Birmingham, this is different. This is something you'd see in a different city. So it made me look around the park and see, what real estate opportunities are down here, because before the park, that part of town was really scary, if I'm being honest. And we found a building that was the old National Biscuit Company, which was Nabisco. And so we bought the building, we moved our office downtown, and we were actually the first, we called ourselves the first domino to fall in the Parkside District, which ended up being very true. In hindsight, we looked really smart. At the time, we were really scared. I had other commercial real estate firms say things like, I think it's really great what y'all are doing, but we'll never move downtown. And that firm actually moved downtown about a month ago.
Getting ready to ask you if they're there.
I won't name them, but yeah. So we got to be part of redeveloping a lot of stuff and being part of this great movement in our city of just the Birmingham coming alive, young folks moving back. And then now all the downtown living, Publix, Topgolf, the new hotels that are springing up. I mean, it's remarkable. And what's so great about it is it's not just us. There's tons of new developers in town doing stuff, and so it just makes it even better.
Lots and lots of millennials, college kids are living downtown too. I noticed every time you go to any of the restaurants or any of the nightlife or Publix, lots of young people who are living downtown are taking advantage of what Birmingham now has to offer.
And it's not just young people either. I was talking to Dick Schmaltz, and Dick is the one who did the Publix project, as well as the project that has Starbucks with residences above, and then he's doing a third phase. And I was asking him who lives in his apartments. He said, Derek, it is everybody. It is kids at UAB all the way up to 60-year-old or 70-year-old empty nesters, divorcees, in their 40s. He said it's a complete cross-section of people.
Wow. Well, when you see him next, tell him thank you from me for the Publix, because I'm there every week.
Okay.
That's right near me.
Will do. That's a big, that Publix is a big feather in Birmingham's cap. It was the very first urban Publix to be built.
Did not know that.
We beat Nashville to the punch to get that. And so Dick worked on that project for like 10 years. I mean, he really deserves a lot of credit.
Well, the layout of the downtown Publix to me has a big city grocery store feel to it, whether you're in New York or wherever it may be. It's just a very sleek, very well presented grocery store. It makes the experience, the pain of getting in and out of there a lot easier.
Yeah, you just have to be lucky or tricky with your parking spaces.
Yeah, that's true. Derek, I had the I guess the pleasure of getting to tour the new John Hand Hotel recently. I think they've done a wonderful job, and I hope to one day be able to stay there and just for that experience. And right across the street from it, I think it's across the street, is the new Ealaton Hotel.
Yep.
I know you know a little bit about that. So did you stay there?
Yeah. So
what do you know?
So as I mentioned, we have 5 kids, and so getting away with my wife is a rare treat. Her birthday was last week, and so I surprised her and got a babysitter to spend the night on Friday night. And so we stayed at the Ealaton Hotel, and I think it's been open maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
Not knowing what to expect, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was top shelf. They've taken this old building, the Empire Building, that was built I think in the 1900s, and it's got these gorgeous statues that come out of the building when you get upstairs.
Sure does.
And they've married just the old stuff with new, and I mean, service was great. We got to the room, and then we went out and had dinner. We walked to eat dinner, and then we were just kind of wandering around downtown. And we came across this chocolate shop that I didn't even know anything about.
Huh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It's a tiny, I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's a tiny chocolate shop that's next to where I think Sam's Hot Dogs used to be.
Okay.
And
walking distance from the hotel.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like, what city are we in?
All right.
And then we went to walk to a coffee shop in the theater district, and that night I think there were 3 plays. There was something happening at Red Mountain Theater, something happening at Lyric, and something happening at Alabama Theater. So it was busy down there. Yeah, it was like, wow. And so then we go back, and then the next morning it's like, it almost felt like we're in Atlanta, and we've got this 2-hour drive ahead of us.
Right.
It's like, wait, we're only 8 minutes from home.
Right.
So
well, I share a little bit of your experience in that. On Sundays, I like to ride my bike downtown. I live in Forest Park.
You ride a bike?
I do ride a bike, believe it or not.
That's great.
It's not a tricycle. Wheels are off. But riding around Railroad Park, riding around Regions Field, going several blocks in each direction, tons and tons of people out and about and doing fun things. And I know that, back up 20 years, you would have never seen any of that in downtown Birmingham.
you might have done it on a dare 20 years ago,
Maybe
but you
so.
wouldn't have.
Maybe so, but I'm excited for Top Golf. I think it's just now opening this month. There's all kind of new restaurants. It seems like every time you open the Business Journal, there's a new restaurant that's opening or a new hotel that's being planned for it.
It's true.
Tell us any exciting projects you can share that's going on with your firm or that you know about that's public knowledge at this point.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings has a building. I can't even remember where it is, but it's near Parkside under contract.
Okay.
That's about all I know, but that'd be a great addition.
Yeah, it would be.
To kind of the Southside Parkside area. We're Baker's Row, which is a project. They're working on a phase 2 of that, which will have some retail components.
For those who don't know, where's Baker's Row?
Baker's Row is at the 14th Avenue, 14th Street or 14th Street, side of Railroad Park.
Right.
There's Baker's Row, which is the old Marita Bakery, and then next to it is an old syrup. It's called the Syrup Building.
And that's where Good People is on the other side near the stadium.
Exactly. And so Corporate Realty, they've bought that Syrup Building, which they're going to make as their second phase, and it's going to be retail. They've got some really exciting things they're working on.
Very good. I know the Pizzitz Food Hall is just about full, and they've got some retail in there. And getting out of the downtown area, if you go into Avondale, for the last several years, they've had a great revitalization. It's probably, close to 10 restaurants now and a little bit of retail. So some exciting stuff that's in the downtown footprint of Birmingham.
What's needed, I think, at this point is our little districts are still fairly spread out. You mentioned Avondale, Lakeview, 2nd Avenue North, Theater District, Parkside. We need those areas now to kind of fill in to where it's a little bit more connected. And hopefully that'll be kind of the next phase of of stuff that happens.
Well, let's say that folks who are watching our video have businesses and they're considering downtown. How can they get in touch with you at your firm?
Yeah, so my firm, the name again is Shannon Waltchack, and you can look us up online at shanwalt.com. That's SHANWALT.com. You can certainly Google us. And so look us up and then reach out to us. We can help you find space. We can help you buy a building. If you've got property that you want to sell, we can help you sell it. So full service brokerage.
Well, Derek, I appreciate you a few minutes and sharing with us what's going on downtown. It's maybe a year from now we'll revisit this, have another interview, and we'll see what's developed since then. Guys, thank you again for spending another Tuesday with us. Hope you all are having a happy holidays. We'll be back again next Tuesday, and you can always reach us. David and I are at 205-930-6900, NOMBERGLAW.com. Happy holidays.